Are you an Avon representative that is looking for a way to make a stronger connection with your customers? Do you feel like you have so many stories, but just not enough room to tell them? Are you looking to develop a nationwide online beauty brand through your Avon business? Well, you're in luck, because today I'm going to show you step by step how you can start an Avon blog.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Francis and I am a nationally ranked leader and top seller with Avon. And today I want to show you step by step how you can create an Avon beauty blog online to help you run a successful online Avon business. So let's get into it. I am going to share my screen and we're gonna first head over to my very own beauty blog, timelessbeautylife.com. And this is simply just a how-to on how to create your own beauty blog. And you'll see here that there is a link for Bluehost. So you can head over to Bluehost to set up your hosting platform for your blog. Now you can get more information about web hosting and a domain over on that Start an Avon blog post. I'll tell you exactly what a domain is and what web hosting is and how it relates to starting your very own beauty blog. Now, Bluehost is the web service that I use for my blog. To host my blog, and there are many different web services out there, but this is just the one that I choose to use. So using this link, you're actually going to get a little bit of a deal. You'll see that it is $3.95 a month as an intro offer from using this link. So I'm just going to click the Get Started button, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you get started through this link. You will choose your plan for your blog. I recommend choosing the basic plan if you're just getting started out, and it will give you one website and really have everything that you need. It's going to come with a free SSL certificate, which you 100% want on your website, but I really think that it's sufficient for just getting started out in blogging. So you can see that this is charging me for 3 years. I can choose to pay for it for 2 years or 1 year, and just go ahead and click continue. And this is going to be simply for my hosting, but it's going to say that your website needs a name. So you're going to search for a domain. So let's take a look at what domain names are available. Say I want to name my beauty blog Jen's Beauty Blog. So let's see if that is available. And it looks like that my domain is in fact available. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cart. And then you'll see the grand total there for 1 year. And again, you can change it to 2 years or 3 years, whatever you prefer. Click continue. And then there'll be some different add-ons that are offered to you. I don't recommend adding any of these. This is all that you need to get started with your beauty blog. So we will just not add any of those. We won't click add to cart, and we'll just go ahead and continue. And I do see that it did actually add on some different things. So I'm just gonna X to click all of these add-ons out of here. And again, you'll see the cost there. And you'll just enter in your payment information and then click purchase, which I'm not going to do because I'm just doing this to show you how to do it. So again, you're just gonna want your domain name, which is the name of your blog, and it's included with your hosting and your free SSL certificate that comes with your hosting, and then your hosting plan. That's all you wanna see in your cart. It should say hosting, your domain name, and your free SSL certificate. It'll give you the total, whether you chose 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, and then you will go ahead and purchase it. Okay, so we have purchased our blog, we've purchased our domain name, we've purchased our hosting. Let's go in and set it up. And I actually have a website that I haven't set up yet. So I am going to show you straight on through my website. I'm going to walk through doing it just to show you how easy it is. So you will see that I have logged into my Bluehost account. When you purchase your domain, it'll walk you through setting up your account with however you want to do your login, whether it's your email address or you can log in with your Google account or whatever you choose. Once you set it up, you'll go to log in and then log into your account. And you'll see here along the left-hand side, there's some different options that you can choose from. And I am gonna click the domain option. And you are gonna see all of my different domains here. And the one that I am gonna set up is Network Branding Solutions. So I am just going to head over here to the Manage tab, and you'll see there's a little drop-down arrow. I'm gonna click on that, and then I am gonna click Assign. And we'll wait for that to load. So I want to use a domain that is associated with my account, which is networkbrandingsolutions.com. And it's gonna tell me that it's not assigned, so I want it to be an add-on domain. And that makes it look like a website, a different website, because I have multiple websites on my account. So you are gonna wanna click on the one that's applicable to you. And then I'm gonna use an existing directory, which is already created, and all of this will pop up for you with your domain name. And then I'm just gonna assign this domain. And we will wait for that to load. Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes here. And then you will see that my domain is assigned. When I come on over into my sites, and you'll see it's right here under Network Branding Solutions. And I am just gonna click Manage Site or log into WordPress here. And it's going to take me to Network Branding Solutions, so I'll log into WordPress. And it is set up and ready to go. Now, this portion right here, Jetpack, if you set this up, it gives you the ability to download the WordPress app. And I have an iPhone. I don't know what it works like on Android, but it allows you to set up a WordPress app that you can manage your site and view the stats right there from your phone. So if you set that up, you'll be able to access stats about your site. So that is a really useful tool to set up. But if you don't want to do that right away, here is the most important part. We've said it over and over again, and if you've listened to anything that I've said, it's just start writing and fix everything else later. So I'm going to show you right now how to actually do that and just start writing. So right here, you can see that you can go over here to posts and then add new. Or you can see that it's right here, write your first blog post or add an about page. I'm gonna suggest that you write your first blog post, and maybe your first blog post is going to be an about page. But let's click on the posts and then go to add new. And this is going to give you a little walkthrough about how the block editor works, but I'm going to show you a little bit myself how it works. So up here at the top of the screen is going to be the title for your blog. And you are going to want to do a little bit of keyword research. And you're going to want to write a title that you think has keywords in it that someone might be searching for. As far as search engine optimization, and we're going to cover a little bit of that in an episode later, but I'm just going to write something like online marketing for beauty influencers, and that's going to be my title of the blog. So then it's going to ask me to start writing or choose a block, and I'm going to kind of go through some of the most important blocks that I use when I'm writing a blog post. So the first thing that I want to add is a paragraph, and it's going to automatically do that anyway. So I just am going to type into here, I'm going to show you some tips on about online marketing for beauty influencers, okay? And I'll write a little paragraph or whatever about that, and that's fine. And then the next block that I use most often is the headline block. This breaks your blog into different categories and makes it easier to read. So we might say more tips, and this is how I generally write my blog posts. I will come up with literally every big topic that I'm going to write about, and I'll fill out all of my headlines first of all of the topics that I want to talk about, kind of just breaking it up into subsections, and it keeps me on track for what I wanted to say, and it keeps me a little bit more strategic. So there might be my topics, and then I can come back in here and just start writing some more tips for influencers. And go into here. This section will be about online marketing. Now, it's not going to look exactly like this on the screen when you go to publish your blog post. So let's take a look at what it's actually going to look like. So you can see that this is what it's going to kind of look like, which is fine. It gets the job done, and you have just started writing, which is the most important part. But some people might want to add a little bit of imagery to their posts to make it more interesting, and I'm going to show you how you can add images. So I just am going to go down here, click this to bring up my block editor. And you can add in an image or a gallery. So let's add in an image, and I'm gonna upload one that I just actually created. Go to downloads, and there it is right there. So I uploaded an image that I actually created, and then you can name it over here on the side, which will help you appear in photo search results. Okay. And then you can also add a gallery with more images as well, if that is something that interests you. So you'll click here and you'll use the gallery tab. In addition, I like to connect my YouTube videos to my blog posts. So I can just enter in the YouTube URL right into here to embed it. And then you can find that just by using the share link on your YouTube video. And then the other block that I use most often is probably the list block. And this just allows me, I can type a list. So I might type in subsections of online marketing, you know, just to keep it in a list form and make it a little bit easier to read. And the other two blocks that I find the most useful are the separator. And this separates when you want to go into a new topic, especially if I decide to write something about beauty influencers here, and I want to add a button that goes somewhere else. So let's go to buttons, and you can see that I can put a button in here, visit my online store, and then I can edit the button right here. Okay, and that actually will take somebody to my online store. And then I can even choose, you know, where I want this to appear on the page, whether it's left, center, or right, and I'm gonna center it. So let's see what it looks like now. And you can see my image is in there, as well as my tips and online marketing with the list. And you can see my button here, and you can see that it does in fact work, which is super exciting. So there you have it. How simple is that? You can set up your blog within just a couple of minutes, and then start writing your first blog post and getting yourself out there on the internet, all the while learning as you go, so that you don't have to worry about making everything perfect right away. Remember that your blog is going to take up to a year or more to even be ranked on Google. So the only people that are going to be seeing it are those that you decide to share your website with. So start now. There, you have literally nothing to lose, and you can learn as you go. The most important thing is just to create a schedule that you can stick to, that you can be consistent with, and just start writing. In the next episode that I produce on this blogging series for beauty influencers, I'm going to talk to you about how to promote your blog, how to use keyword research and optimize your blog for search engine optimization, so that when the time comes, your blog or website can appear higher in the Google search results, generating more eyes on your business. So I hope you will join me for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're watching it on YouTube. And if you're an Avon Representative beauty influencer like I am, I invite you to join our Facebook support group, Timeless Beauty Lessons. I'll leave the link down below in the show notes. You can come over, join, get support from other Avon representatives that are on the same journey as you are right now. And if you're looking to build your very own timeless beauty life, head over to my Facebook group for people that are looking to build that timeless beauty life. We talk about everything from vacation planning tips and tricks, organization tips and tricks, and so much more. So be sure to head over to the Facebook group Timeless Beauty Life to talk about that and reach out to me. I also invite you to follow me on all of my social media channels. The links will be down in the show notes below. And let's get connected on social so that you can ask me the questions that you have on social media about vlogging and creating a brand for yourself as a beauty influencer. Again, my name is Jennifer Francis, and I'm a nationally ranked leader in the beauty direct sales industry. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.